Today, we will look into some women in the Bible who, though not named, have left a deep impression and inspiration on us. The main characters in the Bible are God the Father and Jesus Christ. However, understanding the supporting characters can broaden our comprehension and interest in the Bible. Today, I will introduce important women who, while not main or supporting characters, played significant roles hidden in the background of history. First woman, Cain's wife. Cain was the son of Adam and Eve. The origin of Cain's wife is not detailed in the Bible. She is mentioned in Genesis 4 when Cain, after killing his brother Abel, left for the land of Nod, east of Eden, and found a wife there. Unlike today, early human society had a different family structure with fewer young men and women. Marriages among siblings or close relatives were natural, leading to interpretations that Cain's wife could also be a child of Adam and Eve. The Bible does not further discuss Cain's wife, but Genesis 4 briefly mentions the achievements of Cain and his descendants. Second woman, Noah's wife. Noah's wife appears in Genesis 7, related to the story of Noah's Ark. She survived the flood with Noah, playing a crucial role in the new beginning of humanity. She is mentioned as the mother of Noah's 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, but her name or personal background is not detailed in the Bible. Noah's wife is depicted as a family member who maintained faith through God's command and the flood. Her story is brief, but her presence is among the important figures in the Bible. The Jewish text Book of Jubilees refers to her as Emzerah, and other non-canonical Jewish texts call her Naamah. Third woman, Moses' stepmother. She is mentioned in Exodus 2. When Moses was born, the Pharaoh of Egypt commanded that all Hebrew male infants be killed. To protect him, Moses' mother placed him in a basket and set it afloat on the Nile. Pharaoh's daughter found Moses and raised him as her son. Although the Bible does not explicitly refer to Pharaoh's daughter as Moses' stepmother, nor provide a detailed description of her, she played an important role in Moses' life. The specifics of Moses' upbringing in Pharaoh's palace and his interactions with family members are not detailed in the Bible. Despite this, Pharaoh's daughter was significant in Moses' life, though her name and detailed account remain unknown. Fourth woman, the Queen of Sheba. Sheba was a kingdom in what is now Yemen and Ethiopia. The Queen of Sheba appears in 1 Kings 10 and 2 Chronicles 9. In this story, she visits Jerusalem to test King Solomon's wisdom. She poses challenging questions to Solomon and witnesses his wisdom and prosperous kingdom firsthand. Impressed by Solomon's wisdom, she praises Solomon's God and gives him abundant gifts before returning to her country. This encounter highlights how Solomon's wisdom and wealth contributed to positive relationships with other nations. The Queen of Sheba's story also serves as an example of how a female leader can possess great respect and authority. Her story has been interpreted and reenacted in various cultures and traditions. Fifth woman, Lot's wife. Lot's wife is mentioned in Genesis 19 during the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot and his family were commanded by God to leave the doomed city of Sodom. Angels warned Lot and his family not to look back as they fled. However, Lot's wife disobeyed, looked back, and turned into a pillar of salt. This incident is often interpreted as a lesson on obedience and the importance of following God's commands. Sixth woman, Jairus' daughter. The story of Jairus' daughter can be found in the Gospels of Mark and Luke. Jairus, a leader of the local synagogue, had a gravely ill daughter who eventually died. Jairus sought out Jesus, informing him of his dying daughter and begging him to come and heal her. Jesus agreed and hurried to Jairus' house. However, before they arrived, people from the house informed them that the daughter had already died. Jesus reassured Jairus, saying, "Don't be afraid, just believe." Upon reaching the house, Jesus entered the girl's room and, speaking to her, brought her back to life. This miracle astonished everyone present and spread the news of Jesus' power and authority. The Bible does not provide details about Jairus' daughter, but her revival played a significant role in spreading Jesus' message. Seventh woman, the Samaritan woman. The Samaritan woman is recorded in John 4, where she engages in a crucial conversation with Jesus. This encounter highlights Jesus' love and grace, transcending social and religious barriers. On his way from Judea to Galilee, Jesus rested at Jacob's well in Sychar, a town in Samaria. When a Samaritan woman came to draw water, Jesus asked her for a drink. At that time, Jews and Samaritans harbored deep animosity, making this interaction unusual. Jesus offered her the living water that quenches eternal thirst and revealed details about her life, including her multiple marriages and current living situation, which she had not disclosed. Realizing that Jesus was the Messiah, she returned to her town to testify about him, leading many Samaritans to believe in Jesus. Her story demonstrates that Jesus' message of salvation is open to all, regardless of social status or religious background. 8th woman, Jesus' sisters. The Bible offers little information about Jesus' sisters. While his brothers are mentioned, his sisters are not detailed. Mark 6 and 13 mention his brothers by name and refer to his sisters by saying, "Aren't his sisters here with us?" This indicates that Jesus had sisters, but their names and exact number are not recorded. Some argue that these siblings were Joseph's children from a previous marriage or were cousins rather than direct siblings. While much analysis has been conducted on Jesus' brothers, little is known about his sisters, including their names. The Bible contains numerous stories of individuals, including unnamed women who played significant roles. These women, often overlooked, contributed greatly to spreading Jesus' gospel and changing Christian history. Although some external texts or non-canonical gospels may mention their names, it is challenging to fully trust these accounts outside the canonical Bible.